It's day 13 of alert level 4, and maybe you've been feeling a bit frustrated with all the things that you want to do but can't. You might be feeling irritable with yourself and others. Or maybe you're finding yourself starting to try to find exceptions to the various restrictions so that you can get some relief from your frustration. Maybe it doesn't matter so much if I go for that wine with the others at the end of my drive. It does, please don't. But you know what I mean. As we get closer to halfway through these 4 weeks, are you looking for ways to perhaps do some of the things you would normally do? Frustration, irritation with others or yourself, despair, distress. All of these are common experiences when we are under chronic stress where it feels like there's no way out. When your stress hormones are continually pumping because you're in a constant state of arousal or fight or flight, it's hard to see things as they are. Add to that disturbed sleep and lack of stimulation and reduced social contact, and you can see that you could end up in quite a downward loop. Are you having weird dreams or nightmares? Some research suggests that there's likely to be a link between the frustrations you've experienced during the day. When people are frustrated, they tend to have more frightening dreams, and researchers think that there is something about the mind trying to process and make sense out of experiences that we're finding psychologically distressing when we're awake. And given the very unusual circumstances we find ourselves in, I wouldn't be surprised to find that this is a common experience around right now. Also, men and women tend to express anger and frustration differently. Both feel anger and frustration, yet men tend to accept and embrace the emotions, using them to their advantage. Women, on the other hand, view anger and frustration as counterproductive in general. In one study, men felt ineffective when told to hold their emotions in. Women didn't feel quite so constricted when asked to do so. And due to social expectations about what men and women are supposed to be like, women tend to camouflage anger and frustration, yet can still get things done in their own way. Okay, so here's my 4 tips for you to start dealing with your frustration, to soothe yourself and to keep yourself and others safe during the rest of alert level 4. Number 1, take some deep breaths. This will allow you to calm your pent-up emotions and restore a sense of peace. It's likely that the frustration you felt has caused you to hold your breath or breathe shallowly. In either case, your body is oxygen depleted and it's hard to think clearly. Deep breathing can help you to slow your heartbeat and lower blood pressure, diminishing the negative effects of frustration and irritation. Check out my breathing exercises from day 1 for more guidance on breathing for calmness. Number 2, remove the noise and simplify. There's so much advice out there right now and models on all the things you could be doing, learning a language or doing the baking of amazing cakes. I'm not trying to add to that here. When you're finding things difficult, figure out what's absolutely necessary and remove everything else. If this is a day where you need to be in your pajamas and the TV screen is your best friend for you and your kids, so be it. Do it. Get yourself into a better place and start again when you can. On the counter side to that, number 3, it's easy to lose track of your wins as the days go by. So keep a win log. Make it daily and be sure to review it weekly. If you make sure you try to record things that go well or times when you've had a moment of happiness or a great game with your kids or a good chat with a friend or loved one, write it down in your log. You may be surprised about how much you've done. Number 4, remind yourself that this will pass. Frustration shouldn't be an ongoing experience. Like the weather, it's bound to change. By recognizing that emotions are generally fleeting, you rob them of your power and hold on you. Try to envision yourself in a happier state and recall the things that frustrated you in the past generally didn't last that long. You found ways to get past it, or the experiences that caused the frustration didn't have a lasting effect. My name's Sab Johal. I'm going to try and add this video to my win log for the day, and I'm still not going anywhere.